Buddy, a fun and immersive sensory adventure for children. Follow Grand Central Shopping Centre on Facebook or visit in-centre for details on what's happening this spring.
Okay, the live stream started on Toowoomba 4350 TV, so if you've got friends at home, get them to tune in to the stream has started. Big round of applause for our police. They do a great job here in the city, keeping our community safe. Thanks, guys. And Grand Central, the big major sponsor of the 2018 Toowoomba Carnival Flowers. Give them a round of applause as well. Put your hands together for the Toowoomba Caledonian Society Pipe Band. Okay, the next one is a vintage car with the town crier, appointed to the Toowoomba Regional Council town crier in January 2017. Kevin Howard is an incredible ambassador for our city. Welcome, Kevin. How are you, mate? There you go. Prior to permanently settling in Toowoomba, our town criers work internationally as a DJ, radio and television presenter, and a compere. Our town criers represented our region at the 26th Australian Town Crier Championships held in West Wyalong, and I'm proud to say he is a good friend of mine. Love you, man. How are you?
And he's in quite a cool car too.
On stage we have DARYL, NICHOLSON, and the beautiful JOSIE Howard!
I love you, man. Big round of applause for the team from Everdance. Give them a round of applause. How are you, ladies?
Don't they look beautiful in purple? What a beautiful colour.
Grand Central continues to be the proud major partner of the Grand Central Floral Parade after more than 22 years. Grand Central welcomes you to continue celebrating the Carnival Flowers weekend with free children's craft, face painting and flower balloons in the centre all weekend. A big shout out to Grand Central, big supporter of the 2018
Give them a great big wave, kids.
Carnival
I love the
Flowers.
waves.
RSPCA, this is where I got my Scooby dog from.
This is where I got my last two guinea pigs from. The RSPCA Queensland has a long rich history of caring for all creatures great and small that spans over 130 years. From one inspector and several supporters in its fledgling years, the Society has grown to its present level of around 200 staff throughout the state, generously supported by more than 1,500 volunteers. The RSPCA remains an independent welfare animal charity, striving to educate the community on its responsibilities and continuing to protect and enhance the welfare of animals. What a fabulous float that
I
is!
love the work these guys do. And here's Everdance Studio again.
Wow, look at
Look at
that!
all the colours.
What amazing costumes! Look at those umbrellas, floral umbrellas. I've never seen that before. Great job, guys.
Here comes Yellow Bridge Queensland. You've probably seen their big bright yellow W's somewhere around town, which represents their motto, Connecting Lives. They are a local not-for-profit organisation that does an enormous job helping people in the Toowoomba region. They provide community housing, disability support, youth and home services. They run the social enterprise op shop in Station Street called Collectibles. Their float has been lovingly designed and created by their staff and clients, and I believe they've got a new home in the skating rink out in Ruthven Street. Yellow Bridge. Great work, give them a round of applause. Great work, guys.
What a great thing to have written on a float. Joy. Perfect weather for joy, perfect climate for joy, perfect atmosphere for some joy. You're feeling some personal joy, aren't you, Darryl? Next up, we've got Taylor's Removals, the Smoother Movers. This year are celebrating their 100th birthday. A century of service moving furniture across the street to around the world. Taylor's Removals since 1918 for your smooth move.
There you go, the team from Taylor's.
Give them a big wave, folks. Big clap, big cheer, big wave.
I've known Ray and Madeline Taylor for a long time and all their children. They're absolutely brilliant family and big community supporters as well. You need something a bit bigger to move me though. I've got a lot of stuff at my house. Here's next here, Josie, A5 on the
Queensland penny farthing and historical bicycle club. Wow!
Look at that.
How do they do that?
I don't know.
Actively promotes the creation, riding, restoration and appreciation of all types of vintage and historical bicycles. They look amazing. Well done, guys. What great costumes again.
Brilliant. No texting and writing, mate. Be careful. He's taking a photo of us. We're famous. Again, this is the 69.
Big cheer for guys. Give them a big clap, big applause. They've just walked for at least an hour.
It's amazing, isn't it? Look at it. Look at Sideshow Alley still going off down there. It's just amazing.
Remember there'll be fireworks this evening as well, so hang around. What's happening?
How about you? There's something happened on the 1st of this month, September, when spring comes in. It's just a magic time of the year, isn't it? It's just beautiful.
Did you notice the weather warmed up in Toowoomba?
I know. It's yeah, just amazing. Just amazing. So we've got a little bit of a gap here. Okay, coming up now we've got the Indigenous dancers, Josh Brown and the Galamale dance troupe are performing traditional dances, with the main one being Gala Ina Garami. I hope I said that right. This is well known across southeast Queensland and is a dance performed during the bunya season. This dance is also used as a welcome dance to welcome the both good spirits and good people. Give them a round of applause, Indigenous dancers.
Big round of applause, folks. They're doing their welcome done.
That's amazing. Very well done.
Amazing. And so many little people who have actually walked the whole way. Fantastic.
Long way.
We now have the TOOWOOMBA Clubhouse, established in 1996. TOOWOOMBA Clubhouse is an organisation dedicated to supporting adults with a lived experience of mental illness in the TOOWOOMBA community. Clubhouse programs provide members with opportunities to access employment, training, housing, develop life skills and participate in social and community events. TOOWOOMBA Clubhouse provides a supportive, safe and empowering environment. Over the years, TOOWOOMBA Clubhouse has supported thousands of people on their mental health journey, including 325 locals in the last 12 months. If you or someone you know would like support with mental health, please visit the TOOWOOMBA Clubhouse website and organise a tour.
We've got a big shout out there. We've got Catholic Care, Sunrise Road, just going past us there. And there's the TOOWOOMBA Clubhouse.
Here they come, folks. Give them a big round of applause. They've also done some amazing initiatives with the Vanguard Laundry, which is a social enterprise. The TOOWOOMBA Municipal Band. Give them a big applause, folks. The TOOWOOMBA Municipal Band has been in existence since 1922 and has taken part in every Carnival flower parade since the Carnival commenced in 1950. The band performs regularly in Toowoomba and surrounding areas and regularly competes at district, state and national competitions. Its musical director is Lorraine Fuller and drum major is Kirsty McTaggart. Big applause, folks. Look at those great Hawaiian shirts. Perfect theme. Next
That's the name of the pig.
I was pretty impressed when I came to Toowoomba and discovered it was the home of the Heritage Fat Down guys. We're thrilled to have Heritage as one of the major sponsors of the Carnival of Flowers. They also throw their support behind a huge number of other events and causes throughout the region. It's all part of their commitment to putting people first. It's a great organisation that makes a great big contribution to our region and our carnival.
Here's the drums of TOOWOOMBA. African Women Alliance. The TOOWOOMBA African Women Alliance is a newly formed not-for-profit organisation that provides direct service to empower, educate, advocate and support African women and their families to foster independence, effective integration and cohesion in the wider community. Give them a round of applause. What a glorious day, beautiful day. Who have we got coming around the corner? Looks like the fairy girl. Okay. Don't forget, tune into TOOWOOMBA 4350 TV. We're live streaming. Tell your friends and family all around the world. The Fairy Girl. Fairy Girl has been magically inspired to life by local identity Wendy Steen, the Fairy Lady. Wendy's mission for Fairy Girl is to spread as much magic as possible as it possibly can, promoting us to remember to put a little bit of magic into every day and spread lots of magic to bring families together with the help of the Fairy Girl Fairies. Fairy Girl brings a little bit more magic into each and every home and garden, and it touches with its fairies, fairy gardens and accessories, catching the imagination of children to share with the whole family. The cash cry of this magical load for business is, I do believe in fairies, I do. Let's help Fairy Girl spread the magic. How are you? The Fairy Girl. Okay, here we go. Adam Lau, is that how I say his name? Adam Lau is a unique voice in Australian food. How are you, Adam?
Love his cooking.
Welcome to the best city in Australia, mate. The best city in Australia. He is a food columnist for Fairfax and The Guardian and the author of 5 hugely popular cookbooks on Asian cuisines. On television, Adam hosts a prime-time SBS food and travel program, Destination Flavour, soon to be in its 6th season. Destination Flavours Scandia took out the ACTAA Award for Best Lifestyle Program for 2016. Adam was the winner of MasterChef Australia Blockbuster 2nd Series in 2010. Catch Adam tomorrow at the Heritage Food Festival of Food and Wine. Scouts. The Scout Association is the largest youth organisation with over 40 million Scouts worldwide. This year, the Rover section of the Scouting movement is celebrating its centenary. Yes, that's right, 100 years of roving in Australia. Rovers contribute to the education of young people through a valued system based on Scout promise and law to help build a better world where people are self-fulfilled as individuals and play a constructive role in society.
The Dog Club. Hello, Herbie the Love Bug. Herbie has amazing powers. He can fly and drive himself. We've heard that Herbie gets his powers from the secret garden. That's where he's taking the other love bugs and butterflies. In the secret garden, they'll be hatching a plan for the amazing car show, Doves on the Hill. March 10 next year at Picnic Point. This year it was a huge blast, so get on down there. Club VW are now taking new members for anyone that loves old VW. I think we all love old VWs, don't we?
When you go to VW, you see another one, you got to go like this.
I do that.
You
Everybody,
do
give them the VW sign.
The VW sign.
VW.
Oh, Kim and I saw this one this morning, right around town, the Flight CAA one. Up and away with CAA. The VW Club, give them a round of applause. Hey guys. Okay, Jim Fogarty is an AILA registered landscape architect and gardening designer based in Melbourne. Jim, you come from Melbourne to the most beautiful city in Australia, this is Toowoomba. With over 30 internationally recognised design awards, including 15 gold medals, Jim is passionate about raising the profile of Australian garden design both in Australia and overseas. So Mary's College, some talented boys here.
empowering students to be men of faith, integrity, action and excellence.
Jazz, hip hop, we've got Fab, Cheer and Dance. They operate all over Queensland with over 4,000 members statewide. How are you, Fab? They offer jazz, hip hop and cheerleading classes from 3 years of age up to adults in the local Gatton area. Over to you. This is
Give
Josie's
these guys a
favourite.
big cheer, guys. It's an old dodge. We're lucky it made it this far. TOOWOOMBA abounds in amazing food and micro and small food farmers and manufacturers, creating amazing fresh local taste sensations for our palates. The My Local Feast Farmers Markets are twice weekly markets every Wednesday and Saturday, bringing an abundant bounty of local food that directly supports local farmers and small business. Fundraising for the Rotary Drought Relief Fund happens each week.
Don't forget My Local Feast Farmers Markets every Saturday under the windmills at Cobb & Co and down at Blank Space. If you don't know where Blank Space is, opposite the Spotted Cow. How are you, ladies? Well, and
Helen, you told me your sister was beautiful. She is.
the produce is for sale and the flowers are for sale afterwards in the marshalling area there. So when the parade does wind up, don't forget to pop in there and you can buy flowers and produce from My Local Feast Farmers Markets.
Remember not to run onto the roof when there's a gap. Please keep to the sides just to keep everybody safe.
Okay, TOOWOOMBA cosplayers. As children we grow up reading about magical and mythical creatures. The TOOWOOMBA cosplayers are thought to like some of those creatures that can be found deep within the enchanted forest. I love
Kids,
this
give
sort
them
of
a big
stuff.
wave and a big cheer as they come past.
I love this sort of stuff where you just escape the everyday and float into another
Don't you do
world.
that every day, Daryl?
I'm happy. Yeah. How do they stay from those penny farmers? I have no idea.
How do they what?
Stay from those bikes, penny farmers. Okay. TOOWOOMBA Regional Council. It's the most wonderful time of the year in TOOWOOMBA. The sun is shining, the flowers are blooming, and the TOOWOOMBA Carnival Flowers program has sprung into spring. Taking all the sights and sounds of the Grand Central Floral Parade, the Carnival has definitely come to town. The 2018 TOOWOOMBA Regional Council float is truly a wonderful sight to behold. A giant peacock covered in living colour. So many pots and flowers decorate this float. It looks like it could come to life at any moment. Eat, drink and savour taste sensations tonight and tomorrow at the Heritage Saint Food and Wine Festival. Stay and sway at the Heritage Live Concert Series with so many great acts. Play in our region's spectacular parks and gardens. It's carnival time. Eat, laugh, play and stay at the 2018 TOOWOOMBA Carnival Flowers. Here's the Everdance team again.
Everdance Studio is a local dance academy specialising in modern dance classes. They offer children a fun, supportive environment to learn dance, meet new friends, build their dance portfolio. Everdance's performance today showcases all the different groups within the studio. If you are after a dance school that cares about your child, then Everdance is for you. See Peter today about a free trial lesson and begin your journey in dance. If you could do that after everybody's finished marshalling, that would be wonderful. Remember to stay off the roads and the route, people. There'll be more floats coming through shortly. Daryl, what are you doing after the parade today?
Not sure yet. We might be going out for a bite to eat. We've definitely got to go and get something to eat because we've missed lunch, so we'll be starving. And might actually go to the Food and Wine Festival. Actually, might shout ourselves a ticket and do that.
I think that's a great idea.
Okay, we've got a little bit of a gap, so please keep that passageway clear. Do not go into there. We do have a little bit of gap in the parade. Don't forget while you're in town, do check out the parks and gardens, Laurelbank Park. There's a beautiful scented garden up there for the visually impaired that can enjoy all the smells of the floral boutiques that are on offer. Also, getting to Queen's Park, the Botanical Gardens up the top here, absolutely beautiful. The council caretakers there, the groundsmen and grounds ladies have done a great job keeping it nice and green and all the flowers. Absolutely beautiful. But Lower Bank Park is sensational at the moment. Absolutely sensational.
And for those visitors to town and locals that don't usually do it, we've got a number of food tourism places around Toowoomba now, the broader region. You can always check out Bunny Canellan out at Crow's Nest or Holland Mines, or newly opened the Wassy Cheeses, and I believe Rosalie House Winery will probably have their cellar door open by next weekend. So keep in mind some fabulous local opportunities to check out wine and food and what some of our farmers are actually doing around the region to welcome you onto their farms.
Okay, we do have a bit of a gap in the proceedings, so again, keep this passageway clear. Do not cross into there because they could be coming around the corner at any time. So we just want to keep everyone safe and out of harm's way. So great, again, big thank you to all the volunteers who are supporting this event today. There's hundreds of volunteers who have given up their time to help close the streets and help line the parade route, and also the volunteers on the floats. There's your truck pulling up now, the My Local Feast Farmers Market truck. Don't forget you can buy produce off the truck and flowers as well. Most importantly, think local, buy local, support a farmer, and get to the farmers markets at Blank Space every Wednesday. It's on from 2 till 6 or 7? 2 till 7 every Wednesday at Blank Space, opposite the Spotted Cow, and at Cop and Co every Saturday morning under the windmills.
So remember folks, there's some great entertainment on offer at the Heritage Bank Live Concert Series in Upper Queen's Park, featuring the best of Australian entertainment industry. The Heritage Bank Live Concert Series will continue tonight with performances this evening from the Dusty Springfield Show, Chocolate Starfish and The Church, for those of you who are old enough to remember. I love this song. No. For more details, go to the Toowoomba Carnival Flowers website, which is tcof.com.au.
That's the one. While you're in town, check out all our laneways and check out all the street art. It's absolutely amazing what has gone on in our beautiful city.
The other thing to remember about the Heritage Bank Food and Wine Festival in Upper Queen's Park is that you get to experience the kitchen, where you can enjoy live cooking demonstrations by one of Australia's most loved TV chefs, Adam Law, who you just saw go past. You can check session times for all Heritage Bank Food and Wine Festival activities on the Toowoomba Carnival Flowers website.
Okay, we do have a bit of a break, so they're starting to make their way along Hume Street now. Got a big shout out to Grand Central, to Heritage Bank, Taylors, the Smoother Movers, My Local Feast Farmers Markets. Who else came past in the parade before? Toowoomba Clubhouse, the Indigenous dancers put on a little dance before. Cosplayers came through. Just amazing community groups that have got together to support this event. And as Josie was saying earlier, get ready for 2019. It is 70 years of age for the Carnival Flowers, 70 years old, and it is going to be a big community event next year. So you need to register your interest now in floats for next year and for getting into Queen's Park, because it will be a massive event.
And to rebook your accommodation as well. Maybe even a dinner booking, because it's going to be cut out.
Start booking your accommodation because it will fill very quickly. So we're just still seeing it, they're moving around there, so having a break. So they're starting to make their way to Hume Street and the Godson Street, and we'll have the parade underway again in our region, in our part of the world.
So Toowoomba Ballet Theatre. Please put your hands together for Toowoomba Ballet Theatre, which unites dancers from different dance schools to stage full-length fairy tale ballets at the Empire Theatre. Earlier this year, Toowoomba Ballet Theatre staged a magical Cinderella ballet featuring 70 dancers from Warwick to Brisbane. Next April, they will present Rapunzel at the Empire Theatre. Let's have a big round of applause for the entertainers that are in between a lot of the floats and displays as well. So we've got people on stilts, people on bikes. I can't imagine walking for an hour or so on stilts.
It's a long way.
It's a long way.
I noticed you give this one to me. I had to pull this one last year. Carnivalof Association. Okay, so here come the Toowoomba Ballet Theatre. So Josie's read the one there. The one behind him is the Carnivalof Association, the Queensland branch of this association has been taking part in the Grand Floral Parade since 1990. So this is their 18th year in the parade. Ballet Duffer is an ancient self-improvement system based on the principles of truthfulness, compassion and forbearance, and is complemented by 5 sets of exercise. The exercises are simple to learn and suitable for all ages, as we have the ballet people here in front of the stage now. With the Ballet Duffer, the exercises are simple to learn and are suitable for all ages. Most people take up the practice because of the tremendous physical and mental health benefit. The immediate benefits of the practice include stress relief, peace of mind and good health. If you'd like to learn the exercise, you can go to Newtown Park and so we give the Toowoomba Ballet Theatre a big round of applause. Imagine doing that for an hour.
Still walking was hard. Imagine doing ballet all the way around the room.
Oh.
Big round of applause, kids. Give everyone a big round of applause and a great big wave as they go past.
The world needs truthfulness, compassion, forbearance. Telling Duffer is great. Love it, hey? Give them a round of applause, come on. The work they've gone through with the costumes and their float, absolutely beautiful. Okay, behind the Ballet Duffer we've got the Fastway Couriers. 2018 marks 25 years of operation in Australia for Fastway Couriers. It's also the 10th anniversary for the Toowoomba franchise, Toowoomba regional franchise, franchisees Philip and Bronwyn. Hey Philip, hey Bronwyn, thanks for supporting this event. The Courier franchisees owner-operators, the team at Fastway Toowoomba is on hand to assist you to make your courier needs met. So give them a call next time you need a parcel delivered on time and with care. Fastway Couriers supporting the 2018 Carnival Flowers Floral Parade. I'm going to lose my voice. Rhythm Nation.
Toowoomba West Anglican Parish, Rhythm Nation Academy of Dance. The team at Rhythm Nation Academy of Dance in Newtown, Toowoomba, believes everyone can dance. Their vision is to provide a fun and engaging dance space where students of all ages and stages can experience the joy of dance. Rhythm Nation offers classes for all age groups with their adult classes the best in town. They offer a variety of class styles including hip-hop, jazz, tap, contemporary and Latin, and their friendly yet professional studio will have you live on your feet in no time. Even me, possibly. They'd love for you to see them perform at their annual showcase at the Newbridge Church of Christ in Carney Springs on Saturday the 17th of November and at the Teapot Extravaganza tomorrow at 10:30. So what's with the giant teapot? Rhythm Nation hire the hall that is transformed into the Teapot Extravaganza. It runs until next Saturday, 9:30 to 4:30 daily. This will be the 14th year that the parish of Toowoomba West have held the Teapot Extravaganza. This year, the theme Remember When is used to exhibit over 400 teapots as well as the church display, entertainers, seven charity, sausage sizzle kids zone, face paint and jumping castle, book crafts and plant stalls. It's an Auburn Hall, Newtown.
Cool.
Can I do this one?
This one. Yeah.
I haven't seen Eagle Connect for a really long time. What a cool float. The Cedar Centre is a community-based education centre that has been providing accredited training, community education and access to a variety of learning and meeting environments for over 40 years. Previously known as Toowoomba Education Centre, they offer a range of qualifications, Certificate 1 through diploma level qualifications in aged care, disability, early childhood, education support, community services, mental health, business administration, foundation skills and hospitality. I know the students actually put that together themselves, so really well done. Do you notice I say dance instead of dance, Daryl? I'm from New South Wales.
Dance. Welcome to the 69th Toowoomba Carnival of Flowers. Carnival is a community event proudly operated by the Toowoomba Regional Council. We thank our strategic partners, Tourism Events Queensland, and Southern Queensland Country, as well as our major partners, Grand Central Shopping Centre, Heritage Bank, Qantas, Ergon Energy and Peter Roberts Honda. There are also a wide range of local businesses and media supporters who helped make this year's event a success. So big thank you to all our business partners and supporters, and a big round of applause to the volunteers who are working in Carnival here today and also up in the Food and Wine Festival as well. That's absolutely amazing. So a little bit of a break again. Once again, the parade will finish with a police car. Usually find the mayor and maybe Kate Jones will be here this year. Last year the Premier was here and a stage cattle show, so she might be here as well, who knows. The parade will finish with a police car and then it will be safe to enter into the concourse in front of us.
Let's welcome TOOWOOMBA Malay Association. The TOOWOOMBA Malay Association is a community organisation formed by a group of people from the South Indian state of Kerala. Known as God's own country, Kerala is a popular tourist destination thanks to its illustrious backwaters and lush green forests, rich cultural heritage, the different cuisines it has TOOWOOMBA and the various landscapes draped in greenery. The people of the region are renowned for their hospitality. This walking group displays some of their traditional art forms such as Kathakali, Mohiniyattam, Chendamelam and props used at festivals in Kerala. Give them a big applause, folks. Following the Malay group, we actually have Disco, Downs Industry School's